John took my pickle.
Well, that's not fair. I have a pickle.
They know who the sucker is. The whole table?
They know the one that's
Yeah.
I didn't see any beans there. I mean, there's gobs of beans.
Can you see the picture in it?
No.
You can't see it, mate, so you can always be sure that's
I know, we can call everybody over here. Free beans, free
Is it
beans.
winning?
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm in front of it now.
How can you tell us
The
when?
82nd Airborne happened to drop by today, but no problem. We had enough baked beans to go around.
Sean.
I'm living there. Hot dog and hamburgers. Something to go with my which you want. I just got it.
There's salt in this
I got
stuff.
some hot dogs just put on. They'll be ready in about 5 minutes.
Another hamburger, honey?
Oh, hit the tree.
I mean, will they say, get into I got some in this. Do you have to go into that, or will they go ahead and tell you what it is?
That's because that's what the Mexicans make.
You would?
You take the wing and actually I'll throw it on the grill and it goes.
It really does happen this way, though.
If it doesn't, the flies are dragging them right there.
Might be a bunch of anybody on
Whoops. Damn, Joey.
Think I could be a quarterback?
Over
Or
there.
a linebacker? You seen that commercial, haven't you?
You gotta cut your hand.
No, but not.
You gotta cut your hand.
Police?
You ready for another hamburger? We need to throw some more down.
I said that when you walked
We need to cook some more hamburgers.
My dad was too.
Oh, it's convenient. There's the bathroom, there's the garbage.
No, I mean, what they do.
Oh, the female, Glenda.
I don't think so.
The teacher's over there. What?
Glenda. How old is Travis?
Your dad's ready. Oh, I'm gonna put on my swimming suit and go.
Are you going right now? Are you going right now? Thomas, I think you have to say
That one, Mom's dad.
Are you going right now, Thomas?
Yeah, I think so.
Can I go with Thomas?
Are you paying for admission?
You gotta wait for
Yeah.
about last year's.
How much is the water?
And it's $7 here.
We live about those that got the cheese in them. Or
No, you're not.
I stick those in the
My
microwave. I
mom
don't like
says to
when
stay
it's
here.
But you take those and stick those in the microwave. And
Dad, make sure you do that.
I thought you were talking about me.
No, you're 17
It
now.
stops the, inhibits the eye growth.
No, I'm
doesn't it?
16 going on.
For the third time.
Contact on the
So how come I can't find out from newborn baby?
Well, that's because of
You're so blind.
Genetic problems.
And that's kind of...
I asked the lady at the driver's license division when they got her license why they wasted their time in giving women colorblind tests. She gave me the dirtiest look. She says to see if they're colorblind.
Are any women colorblind?
No.
I've never heard of a woman.
It's a male
It's a
inherited
male,
gene.
yeah.
if it's happened.
It'd have to be from trauma, brain or head injury.
That or operation.
Howard's colorblind.
Exchange.
Yeah, well, through a sex change operation.
There's a lot of men that are. We're out there at
And we
work.
are, Jamie's colorblind,
They'll
isn't he,
come
or
in
is it
and say,
Rick?
my locker won't work. What's your locker number? I'll give us the number. What color?
If I use a red pen,
Green?
if I use a
Brown?
drop off the red pen in the glass, I can't find
No, I
the
don't know. It might be green.
teeth. I can't see
You know,
red
right
pen
there,
in
they
green
don't know
grass.
the color.
What's the
What they said to do is
I'm just a little
whoever's going to just go.
Everybody that I forgot.
Oh, yeah?
also belongs to Larry and Lisa. Gets to go in free.
When did you put your earrings back in, kid?
Last week.
Did you have them redone again?
Yeah.
Or did
There he
you
is,
go
folks.
through?
Johnny Weismiller takes off his shirt.
These have been redone
All the
again?
women faint
Huh?
Sherry did it.
because they wish they was built like that.
Huh?
Why aren't you got one?
All I can say is it's a good thing the doctor's trying to bake beans.
You okay? What?
They look kind of like
Look
little
like they're sore.
carrot tongues.
Right on. Yeah.
I'm gonna go find
Oh, it's all right. I'll take them down. You're still back there, honey? Take your skirt off.
Where's James?
Okay. You watch it. Yes, kid. What
You're
you
right.
have to do is you have to tell them Lorietta.
Can you spell that?
I have to go over and sit while they
No, don't tell them Trammer because it goes under the Lorietta name. Oh, is it Johnny there?
Yeah.
Oh,
He remembers the name.
you sure? You might forget too.
We got an hour.
Johnny
An
remembers
hour?
the name of Lorietta.
Joe,
Yeah. Okay.
you guys wait just a minute. I'll change and then.
Now, don't forget to get pictures from
You guys don't have to wait for them. I know.
Yeah? Why don't you take your shoes off and put them in the car?
Joseph was with me. Thomas, why don't you put these in the car?
Can I put them by the back? Nobody else? Here's the car.
Are you going swimming? Unless they want to
Come on,
eat some
Tom.
more
Push it in.
afterwards.
I can't believe how close Jerry's got me. Hey, it's so neat. I love it. Yeah, they changed it.
Room over there for Bob and for me.
Sure.
Hang on.
And I'll just sit right here so I can watch. Now, is that going to be doing something?
That's just taking your picture.
Well, okay.
We got a tape that's what, 30 minutes or?
Oh, I think there's about 10 minutes left on that tape.
Isn't that interesting?
Is that portable
Everybody's
too? Can you?
silent. Does
Yes.
it?
Yes, it's portable. Tried it out about 2 weeks ago. We had a picnic out of town, about 10 miles. My son came up from New Mexico, and his brother-in-law and his wife's sister lives here. And they went on a picnic. And I tried that the first time as a portable unit,
Yeah.
and it just turned out real well. I've been wanting to take it hunting. I think it'd be real fun to take on one of our hunting trips. The battery lasts 45 minutes, which you can get a lot of pictures in 45 minutes. But I could also borrow, a neighbor's got a battery I could borrow, get 90 minutes. That'd be better if we were on much of a hunting trip. So I'll probably,
How would you use it there? Would sort of just fix it for hoping a deer would come by or something? Or?
well, the way I'd use it hunting is each fall, Bob, Roger, and I meet. And our son's coming up from New Mexico again. And we have a son in Pocatello sometimes joins us. I have a hunting friend. We all get together each year.
That's 6 now.
We take a trailer house, and Roger's got a motor home, and we live pretty high.
Rough it, huh?
We rough it real hard, real rough it.
And you got a neat place to go?
Well, we're going to change, I guess. We have been going way down in the southeastern corner of Idaho, but they had such a heavy winter down there this last winter that most of the game got killed off. So we were trying to figure out a new place to go.
How about the Panhandle? Isn't that supposed to be
That's too far.
It's quite a ways away.
1,000 miles up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a long ways up there.
But they're supposed to be mountain sheep or something.
We had I got a permit last year for mountain sheep after about 30 years of trying. And we had in this desert, right, about 100 miles south. In fact, it's on west of Jackpot, back in what's called the Waihe Desert.
Yeah.
Oh, it just came through there.
And
Oh,
back,
you've been to Boise then before you came here, right?
No, we came up through,
And from Wells,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Wells, right.
Wells and through Jackpot.
There were a lot of Idaho license plates in Jackpot.
I imagine.
There are probably more than there are of Nevada by far.
That's kind of in your own backyard, isn't it?
and odds are you'd see Roger normally there too.
You like it?
Oh, he and Cleon both just really like it. They like to go to Jackpot. That's their fun thing.
Yeah. But like Steve and Dorothy, they like to go to
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
I wasn't as lucky as the Cleon was either.
No, well, and you know they win and they lose, and sometimes they lose a lot, but it doesn't bother them very much. They just go ahead and come again. But they really like that.
That one night, she sure pulled in a pocket book full.
You get a jackpot.
A big one, huh?
Jackpot and jackpot. Yeah.
I think they got about $1,600 on
On the last
something.
one.
On one machine.
Roger and Cleon.
That made it easy.
Yeah, they came back a little excited. Probably the first time they've been very excited.
Yeah.
You don't need to turn that on me. I haven't even got any. I've got bare toes.
Won't show.
But you look comfortable.
Yeah, I do, don't I? It seems like it should be talking. You play it back and it talks, right? I've been sitting there thinking, why don't we hear anything over there?
But it is recording audio too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so you could turn up the...
They won't see, doesn't it?
That's even better. He took Dorothy's tape recorder over and tried to get his mother to give us some oral history of the family in the early years.
Oh, yeah. Was she able to?
Yes, quite a bit. He got about 45 minutes.
Oh, that's great.
But she didn't remember much about Wilder.
She didn't.
No. She sort of skipped over that in the big hurry.
Well, that's what gave us the idea to get this. We have a neighbor that got one and called one day and says, would it be all right if I come down and get an hour or so tape with your mother? And then you and your wife, wouldn't it be awful nice to have for posterity? And
Yeah.
so we didn't need much coaxing. He came down and we were there about an hour and a half, I guess.
Mm.
He was good at leading Mom on the talk.
Yeah.
And
So you got it all on tape?
we ended up with about an hour and a half tape, and then he gave us a tape. that gave us a lot of enthusiasm for getting one of them.
Yeah.
We started watching for one.
Some toy, huh?
Yeah, it really is.
Did Mom and Dad come to Wilder because you were there?
Well, I think they homesteaded about the same time, or a little before we did.
Maybe before, huh?
I think it was before.
They were only about a mile from you, weren't they?
Oh, no, on that.
They were just down the next corner west and across the railroad track to the north, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was more like 10 miles. Wow, that's
Well, no, it's only from the old homestead, your old homestead, to Wilder is only about 3.5 miles.
It's about 10 miles.
Nope. 6 miles from Caldwell now.
Seems so much farther.
Well,
Yeah, it would in a horse and buggy.
Well, I guess that's true, because we didn't get a car until just before we left the farm. It's 2 wheels.
Well, how long did you stay on the homestead?
Well, I know I used to hitch up a horse and buggy and go over to Elva. It seemed like it took me all day to get there.
About 7 miles.
They were 2 or 3 miles from the Wilder.
Well, they were on the way between, your folks were on the road between our place and Wilder, wasn't it? Wasn't it right on the road?
Mm-hmm. From the corner there to, when you get to Greenview by the church and school, and we were about a mile out from that.
Yeah, about a mile on west, toward Wilder.
Straight west, right on the road.
Yeah.
Now that road is named Tucker Road.
Oh, really?
Instead of being a highway or the one that runs north and south past Uncle Wade's. The 140 that we had.
Oh, Uncle Wade, is he a Tucker?
Uh-huh. That's Father Tucker's brother. When we homesteaded, we were just across the road from their house.
Well, they must have been pioneers here then, huh?
They got there when things were just getting started when they got there a year or two before they gave to visitors.
When Shirley was here, did she and Mom go back to see, did they go over to Wilder to see the...
I don't think they did. Did they, Howard? Shirley and Aunt Ruth, did they go to Wilder?
I think Roger took them to Wilder.
Yeah, he might have when they were in Boise.
I think so.
Howard took them around here quite a bit. Down along the river to Shoshone Falls. The big bridge, you ought to see those for sure before you leave here.
Hmm?
And then he took them up to Redfish.